Sorry about that. Of course, I sit down to do a stream, and naturally, the delivery I've been waiting for arrives. So, sorry about the delay there. I've been playing a Stellaris campaign. Let's do a quick mic check, make sure everything's working. Okay, that's good. I've been playing Stellaris, but Total War Saga, a Total War Saga came out today, and it's free. So if you're watching this and it's still the 13th of August, 2020, go ahead and grab it on the Epic Games Store. It's free right now for today only. And you can also get the next DLC for free as well, just by going to Total War Access and linking your Epic Games account to that. I know it's a whole bunch of software and people hate all that, but honestly, it's free games. Come on. So the Saga Total War games are not exactly famous for being amazing. But in fairness, they use it as kind of a test bed for new campaign ideas and mechanics for future games. So I cut them a little slack, and heck, I got this one for free, so what can you say? But if you're watching this and it's at least the 14th, and you can no longer get the game for free, I'm going to be playing this with sort of an eye toward allowing, highlighting some of the features, the pros and cons as I see it, kind of a review let's play. I may or may not even continue with this campaign, just depending on how well I like it. So we're going to go ahead and see what's in here. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and see what we got. So I'm not extremely familiar with Troy lore. I can tell you that I saw the movie Troy, and I kind of know the basic underlying premise of the Iliad and the Odyssey, but that's it. I know the main characters and everything and the basic idea, but I don't know all the historical truth of it or the legends in and out. I can say that I'm fairly confident that large metal shields like this were not a thing, but that's okay. Anyway, I know that the Spartan shields, which I have looked into, were made of carved wood, so that doesn't seem right. I really enjoy how the figures are carved in bronze and then come to life when you mouse over them. But I don't like this sort of auto-scroll thing that they have going on with the mouse. If you go to the right, it just highlights them. I don't like that. So Odysseus is an archer. I probably am going to play as an archer. I like that sort of archetype. Of course, everyone's going to play Achilles, so we'll do something different. Oh, Paris, yeah. Paris, I think in the later era, the Roman era, they wrote another epic called the Aeneid, I think, where he supposedly founds Rome or something like that. Or maybe that would be Aeneas. I don't know. All right, we're just going to play as Paris. Well, actually, let's be intelligent here. That's a hard campaign by their standards, which are not always accurate. Why not? Let's just play Paris. So this is the map, not too dissimilar from the Assassin's Creed Odyssey map. They have a lot of territory undeveloped. Kind of a shame. I always like it when they expand as much as they can. I mean, if they're going to cut the frame at this, why not give us a little bit more? Whatever. Campaign difficulty, hard. I'll probably just get my butt kicked, but that's fine. I do play Total War Warhammer 2 on Legendary, so there's a good chance I'll be able to keep up. Recommended play style. Paris's roster is focused on range superiority in battle and brings in some of the best archers combined with good defensive line and some quick axe units. So my understanding of this game is that they are going to focus more on infantry variety rather than the sort of rock, paper, scissors of previous Total Wars where where you have like cavalry, archers, and infantry, and then various mixes of those and how they interact. I have a YouTube video kind of breaking down the different archetypes in the Total War Warhammer 2 game. This is too loud. But spear and shield infantry, let's take a look at just some of these basic stats. They appear to be the same overall as what I'm used to. Armor, morale, speed, melee attack, and defense. That looks really high. Okay, so those are noble chariots. What's an archer unit look like? It's a noble. Okay, so these are their elite units. Anyway, heroes, archer, skirmisher. I don't know how heroes are going to work in this game. I know that they're supposed to be like semi-plausible explanations for some mythical aspects, but let's take a look at our faction traits so that we can play into them. Fulfill tasks for your father to gain his benevolence. Maximum benevolence to confederate him. Do not let Troy fall, of course. Move Helen between settlements to keep her close to Paris. Her arrival is celebrated by the local populace. So that is the Alariel mechanic from Total War Warhammer 2. Okay. Paris and Helen are happy together. That is the Isabella and Vlad mechanic from Warhammer 2. Okay. Paris and Helen will grow lonely when apart and affect their respective army and faction negative. So just keep them together, essentially. Keep them together and move them around. Should another faction capture Helen, rescue her. So there's a capture mechanic as well. But that's about all we're going to get out of it. +5 to gold and +10% to missile damage. Cool.
Are we mere playthings of the gods? Or do we plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices?
He does look like Orlando Bloom.
He's taken her! He's taken my wife! You've risked the safety of Troy.
Troy is my home now.
You have my oath, brother. She will be returned to you. Brother, I can fight. Go. Seek shelter. There'll be plenty of fighting ahead.
Dramatic.
The wrath of Achaea will descend upon Troy. Paris acted in love, but he has incited war. Whether the walls of Ilios will endure, only the gods can tell.
He's even got Orlando Bloom's brow crease. Okay. I kind of figured they would shade towards the movie characters just because they were all really well cast in the movie. Although I think they stepped pretty far away on Achilles. And I didn't recognize Hector at all, so maybe I'm just talking out of my butt.
Ah, magnificent Paris. Menelaus of Sparta is devoured by rage after you eloped with his wife, Helen.
Paris of Troy must pay!
War will surely follow. As you sail homewards with Helen, away from the turbulent clouds gathering in the west, you consider the reaction of your brother, Hector.
Brother, your foolish passion has doomed us.
You rule over Troad from your mighty citadel, where fair Helen can gaze out over the wine-dark sea. The rich eastern lands are beyond the reach of the Achaeans. Your brother Hector guards Troy's approaches. On the southern coast of Troad, An Aeolian king has secured a foothold on Trojan soil and now awaits Achaean reinforcements. This dangerous invader ravages the land from his base on Lesbos. In the north, the Pelasgian stronghold could be a useful ally.
He's flying around a little
On the
off.
nearby western islands, your god-touched brother Troilos protects the coast in the name of your father, King Priam. Your kinsman Aeneas holds the Hellespont for Troy.
Fear not, noble cousins. I stand with you.
Hold on to your love for your father, your family, and your wife. Draw on that strength to repel the enemies of Troy.
Okay. How they play. Priam seeks to determine which of his sons is worthy. Priam seeks which of his sons is worthy to inherit the throne in his place. Hector and Paris must therefore prove themselves. Whoever gains the most favor will instantly become the master of the city. And then we know about the love for Helen. Okay. Paris is happy. Oh, okay. So the heroes themselves apparently have moods that can affect their army. That's new. That's neat. Zoom, close. It's fine. Defeat the enemy. Defeat an army belonging to some faction. And we get stuff. Oh, and so this is the first Total War game where you're really going to have various resources. So you have stone, bronze, what's this? Leather, wood, and food. Okay, and then obviously gold. Most Total War games is just gold and or nothing. Although many have had food mechanics, so of various sorts. They seem to really bonk around with food. Previously, though, things like wood and stone and bronze were just trade resources that you just have or you don't have, and then you sell for sort of a generic, shrouded over mechanic of making money. All right. So this is going to be a little bit new. Let's see how it moves around. Pretty smooth scrolling. The campaign map, I mean, it's pretty. I have to give them that. What I don't like about it is how it's almost... You know, I'm going to say this. It's almost too colorful, right? But, in fairness, one of my major complaints about some of the demos was that it wasn't colorful enough. So, I can't make up my mind. It just... It's hard to portray reality in an artistic way. And so, originally some of the maps and things were just washed out yellow. Everything was yellow. And now everything is kind of like cartoonishly bright. I don't know. But it is pretty. I really like the skybox. And I think everybody knew that was going to be kind of neat. Just from some of their early gameplay footage. Alright. What can we do? Faction summary? Alright, so this is like just overview stuff. What's this? Objectives, don't care. Royal decrees, what is this? So maybe this is like policies in Three Kingdoms. It looks kind of like a tech tree. Its effects are permanent. The higher your administration efficiency rating, the quicker you issue decrees. Well, that's a clever way to do it. Like, you can issue decrees, and then the speed at which, it kind of gets around that whole, well, why don't you just enact all these policies now? And this, so they're limited by administrative efficiency. I wonder how you increase that. How do I get out of this screen? I don't seem to be able to. That was weird. There was some kind of overlay there that was on top of it, and I couldn't seem to interact with it. Oh, this makes more sense now. I can... now I can see what they are. So yeah, there was some kind of weird overlay there that didn't make sense. I don't want to enact one of these yet, but it looks like I can. Diplomacy? Okay. Here we go. Select a faction from the known factions list. Yeah. So this is just like the Warhammer 2 interface, which I'm trying to expand the window, and apparently it doesn't. I've always that's always bothered me. You have a simple feature and it works fine, and then you just take it out because why? I don't know. Pelagians, Achaeans, Aeolians. I don't know what that means. Somewhere up north. Horde Amazons. So I do have the Amazon DLC coming. I mean, it was free as well. You just link your accounts. Okay. So I wonder if you can confederate with these things. That's exit. Negotiate.
Let's hear it then.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I can't actually, but in theory you can. Is there a... Yes, they do. They have the quick deal. This is from Three Kingdoms, which I love. Anyone want, say, a trade agreement? Anyone want peace? No. Looks like a bunch of people will take non-aggression. Okay. No. Military access. What's this? Defensive alliance. See, now I am a student of the Legend of Total War theory that alliances are worse than they are good. Yeah, I'm getting it. So alliances will drag you into a war more often than they will assist you with one. So yeah, avoid. All right, so where's like my city? Events, heroes, provinces. Here we go. So my provinces, I have this one. Do I control all the cities in it? Looks like I control that one, but not this one. Am I at war with these people? Oh, it can be colonized. There's nobody there. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. That's a Warhammer 2 feature as well. Are these like people or just rebels? No, that's someone I'm at war with.
That will never work.
Okay, so I have to kill them. Whereabouts are my armies? Come on now. Maybe heroes and agents?
Paris of Troy.
Paris of Troy. Okay. Is this a button? No, it's an icon. So I have some basic spearmen here. Well, these are club infantry. These are spearmen. So that's sort of your basic warrior, a little bit of an attacker. Although melee defense is what I am accustomed to wanting to focus on with infantry. Yeah, so I'm not too crazy about that army. What can we recruit? Are these nice? Yeah, these are elite archers. So we have slingers with range 170. Light skirmishers. Can we do more? Okay, here's archers. Good morale, excellent missile range.
That I can do.
What I want to do... Oh, here, this. I want to pin them so I can look at some of these stats. Do they have like armor piercing missile damage? Yeah, so 4, which is, you know, not really anything. What about these guys? Do they have such a thing? 12. Good. What about slingers? 3. The slingers actually seem to be just as good as the archers in almost every way. Yeah, I'd kind of almost rather have the slingers. Okay, let's do some of those. Let's, so that's the club guy. He looks like he's holding a spear, which I'm not a fan of. This is the spear.
No argument here.
And then let's get some slingers. How many can I make? Yeah, 3. That's pretty typical. There's the boxes. Okie dokie. Taking my sweet time to just kind of get into it. What's Divine Will do? Oh, so this is like a tutorial overlay. So they're trying to be helpful, but it actually just confused me. All right. Left click to start a scripted tour. Nah. Pray to a god to receive positive effects. The higher your cult level, the greater the effects, which become active the turn after your prayer. Pray once per turn and cannot pray to a god or goddess while the effects of the prayer to them remain active. Hecatomb. A sacrifice, huh? Okay. Thanks, but I'm okay. Oh my goodness. Bunch of stuff. There's no telling.
Receive this wine and grant me your favor.
I shouldn't have done that. But that's okay. And we have a mission. Defeat what enemy? Okay, so that's that little dude at the bottom. And then, of course, epic missions. Okay, I don't have any. Alright. Oh, can I build anything? What do I have? I wonder if these have, like, lateral promotions. Sort of like they did in Rome 2. No, it doesn't look that way. Okay, so what is this province like producing? Just food? And some influence, happiness. What does this do? Experience and line of sight. Ugh. I hate region line of sight. Back to the old Medieval 2 Watchtower idea. Oh, well, it is what it is. Archers and slingers, okay. Where are my spearmen coming from? Maybe just here? Yeah. So that's a pretty generic capital building, little garrison, and some all-round bonuses to just everything. So what can I... Well, nothing, because I trashed my economy. So there's a top button and a bottom or a top number and a bottom number, but it's not clear which is which. So I'm guessing the top is my current stockpile. Yeah. And then the bottom is my income. I am making a lot of stuff. Helen's house. Growth of the province. Influence. Okay. So this gives all resources. 300 food. Food. Okay. Can we not build any other... resource? I wonder how you get something like stone. You must need a special building for it. Probably controlled by some feature of the map. No telling. Or it has to be built in one of the bigger cities. Because what I was looking at there was a small town slot. Priam's heir continues to ponder which of his two sons he should name as heir. Recent events have influenced his judgment and brought him one step closer towards my brother. Ares, the bones have been rolled and the omens are clear. Ares, the god of war, has seen fit to bestow his fearsome blessing upon us. Wonderful. Maintain 12 units, total 10. Okay. Objectives, issue a royal decree. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So there's all these different decrees. What's this? 80 stone per turn faction wide. Okay. Royal bronze. That is interesting. So the decree just produces resources out of thin air. I'm not sure I like that, but whatever. Bronze. I have a small income in bronze from somewhere. Oh, I already have that decree. That's why. I see. I'm at administrative efficiency. What does this little number mean?
I'll have someone see to it.
Ah, that's how long it'll take to unlock it from now. So it really is like a research tree. I thought you would build up efficiency and then issue the decree, but it's the other way around. You issue the decree and then it works towards it. So I did. I wasted a turn there. Probably. All right. How big is this guy? Very small.
I cannot do that.
All right, let's go ahead and do it. So I have a mission to beat this guy anyway. Didn't I have Ares do something? I wonder if I have to, like... These are just basic militia, so I'm actually going to fight this... Quick save, there we go. I'm going to fight this just to see how everything looks and acts. Just for fun. Start deployment. Okay. So... it's using classic Total War camera controls, which I'm glad they're back to that as the default. But they flip-flop so often that it really is annoying. I wonder if we can go back to creating... Yep, we can. So you can order the troop deployment, which is nice. And these guys are just going to be throwaway units. Bum-ba-bum. Spears. Alright. That was with an alt drag. I wonder if you need an alt drag. Yep. Okie dokie. Where are these guys? Oh, and him. I wonder how strong the heroes are in this game. We'll find out. I don't know how the AI is going to act in this game. I don't know whether missile units are going to be particularly superior. I'm just kind of winging it. They don't even have missile units, so I don't know why I'm staggering in a sort of... I had my missiles deployed out in front of my spears because I wanted them to engage and skirmish first, but that doesn't really make any difference if the enemy doesn't even have missile troops. I do want to keep the gaps, though. So he's shooting. So let's kind of array perpendicular to that.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
It does not appear as though the slingers are doing a whole lot of damage. Well, they are doing okay. Let's focus fire a little bit. Oh, I don't like that. Stop running, you cowards.
Your hero is under attack.
So it is a little bit harder to see in this game. Hero's holding up pretty well. That's not bad. Of course, no, he's not even in combat right now. So they actually... No, they didn't. I was going to say they broke combat and went for my archers, but they didn't. They're shattered and running. So then who's still fighting? You and you. Make a screen. You and you. See if you can attack him. Actually, take him.
I understand.
These guys are still fighting. There they are, shattered. see how well the archers do against like a single target. They're doing all right. So they're not like Warhammer single target where
Call that an insult.
it was sometimes just monstrous to try and kill a general. There he is running. Also, I guess Paris was doing some damage, so... I wonder if there's like a... Ariesta. No, Aristea. I don't know what that means. So apparently I have some battle abilities. I do. And I didn't use them. Flight of Artemis. Okay. Missile speed and damage. Alright, anyway. That was fun. So it looks like I've been live for about 55 minutes. I think I've been playing for about 40. Okay. That was weird. They're like in a complete vacuum here. Alright. Unit replenishment, morale, or treasury? Oh, food treasury, specifically. That replenishment looks pretty trivial. Let's just take the money.
I grow in fame and skill. Move out with care.
Okay, got that. There's the quest. A most portentous battle. Clearly the gods favor us. So does that do anything? So let's take a look at this prayer thing. Didn't that do something? Oh, I guess it reduced enemy morale. I don't know.
Paris of Troy.
Yeah, so basically all the damage was concentrated in the trash infantry guy.
Hit them hard.
Now let's auto-resolve.
Destroy the foe.
Not bad fighting, Paris. Took more damage in that than I did in the other. Okay. So let's take the money again, even though it's not much. Because
Come on, men.
I have a feeling that
Naturally, we won. All for love.
naturally we won. Of course you did, Paris. So I'm going to try and take this.
Don't waver now.
And as I expected, it costs money and soldiers. So the replenishment and all that would have just been wasted anyway. So it does take stone, which I have some, but I don't have an income of.
Take over the city.
The Troas. So we now have a control over a full province. Yep. I wonder if they have something like edicts. They do. All resources. Rank of agents. Happiness and growth. 10% to construction costs of all buildings. And then +4 to influence over this province. I wonder what that means. Oh, it's like the modern, it's like the current version of religion or corruption, like they had in Warhammer 2. Okay, so influence is your corruption. So growth goes up to 3 there and up to 5 here. So growth is good. Let's go with that one. Okay, so they call this a commandment. Where was the growth one? This? Growth and happiness. Doesn't look like we have any happiness problems, but I also have a military in the province. Oh, which according to this doesn't do much of anything. Alright, so the happiness is wasted, but the growth is always good. And then go ahead and make like a level 1 building there. So to move Helen, do I have to like rebuild her house everywhere? Because this shows her there. Is she an agent or something? Heroes and Agents, Paris. No. Okay, he's got to level up though. Alright, how does this work? Where's the... So I can pick one or the other, I guess. A little extra hit points. Firewall moving. Extra speed and reload skill. Or extra hit points, damage resistance and speed. That'll help get him out of a tight spot. Damage resistance, speed, and stamina. Okay. Damage resistance, speed, and melee defense. So I wonder if these are exclusive. So like, can you only pick one of the level 3 versions? Probably. Hard to say. Or is it more like a group where you get all 3 and then you move on? I have no idea. I'm not sure which I would prefer. I like to say that cheating death is probably preferable, just to get him out of trouble if he's ever in it. But man, firewall moving is, yeah, whatever, let's just do that. It's fun. Alright, so I've already... Okay, so you can, like, change your mind, but I'm going to take it. That's fine. What's over here? Missions. Oh, right. I need 2 more units. I already issued a decree, didn't I? Oh, no. I'm waiting for it to go through. Yeah. Got it. So I need to recruit 2 more units, and I should be able to. Okay. Axemen. That's new. Do they cost some crazy resource that I don't have? Also, where's my spears? Interesting. So this unit is considerably better, but also more expensive. Fair.
That I can do.
All right. I don't think I need him yet. What's this up here? It's just counting down. Okay. Anything else I can do? Can I recruit an agent somewhere? Let's see. Yep. An epic agent. Can't do any of the others. We have 3 different kinds. A Gorgon. Oh, but I don't have enough money for it. Oh. I already filled the current maximum? I don't think so. I don't have any. insufficient funds. So maybe it's both, but 0 out of 0. Okay, so I can't recruit any anyway. Okay. Whatever. What's this? Current turn number? Okay. Let's go. This is kind of cool how there's like scrolling text in the map. All right. I accept. I wonder how I increase that. More buildings will aid with the development of your kingdom and with the war effort abroad. So you have to choose what to construct. So construct any building is my current mission. Okay. Developing a settlement increases the number of ways buildings may be constructed within it. Upgrade a settlement building. I wonder if this one will count toward that. Well, we can do it. We can upgrade that. Okay. Am I spending resources that I don't have? Does that cost stone? No, just wood. And I have wood. All right. So this says I can build here. Same as before, yeah. So do I have new options now? What are these? Yeah, so I have different options in different towns. Why is that? What controls that? Does it say somewhere? Oh, it's got a picture. Alright, so this one has a picture of wood. So I can build wood gathering. What do they do? What's the difference? Influence and 64 wood per turn. Minus influence and better ammunition. Minus happiness and every resource. No. And then mega wood and high influence bonus. So that's the monster right there. Oh, I see. High influence bonus is 71 wood. So you get extra wood if you have high influence. It doesn't actually give you influence. Which is what I thought it did. Interesting. What's this? Oh, it kills growth. So that's like everyone go cut wood and do nothing else. No reproducing. So right now I'm just going to get this basic one here, and I'll probably do that in both places. Nope. No, it won't. But I'm going to aim to. Alright, how's my army looking? Should be growing. I'm going to drop these guys out. Don't need them. They're just screening forces anyway. Just keep recruiting basics. Why is he going up so much? Like, what is he doing? You have proven your worth. I have gained 10 by fulfilling ensure population happiness. He's got missions somewhere, and I missed it. Where are they? Are they in here? I don't think so. Are they up here? Here. Here they are. So I can undermine my sibling, and I can do missions here. Okay. Now we're talking. Plus 10 for each. Priam has grown concerned with his legacy in his old age. The king of Troy is grooming his two favorite sons. Okay. Undermining your brother will cause negative diplomatic relations with their faction. Accuse your brother. Available if your brother's faction has 300 more gold than you. I see. So, like with certain conditions, you can take action. And it looks like these things are repeatable, is what I'm guessing. So, +2 for victory against a common enemy. +10 for destroying a common enemy. -30 if you declare war on your brother. Try not to fight. +10 for a province producing 400 or more food per turn. See, am I close to that? I have a 359, right? But I can increase this here by 60, so that'll do it. I actually want this, growth and food, and that'll take a little corruption hit, but can always change it later. Big food, big growth. Do it. So I'm curious, how many turns is that? 1. I'm curious if I get this 10 when that happens. I think I will, because it kind of looks like this is set up to be recurring repeatables. And maybe this tells me, is there like a total somewhere where we have point values, or do you just add it up yourself, I guess? You would think, oh, maybe over here. Yeah, okay, so there's like a chart. Your brother is at 7. And I'm at 14, I guess. Will yield a permanent boon to your faction leader and high-ranking hero under your command. Okay. So this kind of functions a little bit like the Three Kingdoms ranking. Like Duke, whatever. You get some goodies as your faction is more powerful. Okay, so who can I fight? I think these guys out here are friendlies. Where's diplomacy again? What's this? Notifications. Yeah, I know. Paris hasn't moved. Reset map view. Okay, whatever. What does this do? Okay, faction effects. Oh, so that's my god effect and just sort of a general. So where is diplomacy? There. That's a weird spot for it. It's usually on this little wheel down here. Alrighty. So having a look at the various groups. It does appear can I not select my own faction? That's annoying. There. Okay. So it does appear that these guys are friendly, and then there's some baddies out there. But I don't want to go picking fights that I don't need to pick. I don't think. I'm not sure what the best strategy is for preparing for this Greek invasion. It may be that the best idea is to pick these fights and just take everybody's territory and try to build up. It may also be that to play it safe, kind of try to turtle and knock out some of these. I don't know. No telling. But we'll find out. Looks like these guys down here are bad. But this group, who are you? Methinma. Are you someone that exists elsewhere? That is all you own, is that one region. Methymna. Non-aggression with Hector. And military access with Hector and me. I probably would get a reputation hit if I just declare war on him, which is what I was about to do. Okay, so he does have treaties with me. Fair enough. So how do I move Helen? This I must know. I'm supposed to move her around. I'm guessing you do have to build her little hut. Which is kind of an annoying way to do that. I cannot think of a worse mechanic than wasting a building slot constantly shipping a character around the map. I hope that's not how that works. There's also a little crown here. I guess that just means it's my capital. Yeah. Yeah, this settlement is Helen's current residence. Come on, CA. Ew. Alright. So there are some mega factions out there. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, that was neat. A frame rate warning. Mission successful. Construct any building. Upgrade any settlement. Priam's heir. My brother got 3. An altar of Hera. Objectives. Oh, so this is a Priam mission. He just wants an altar of Hera. And I get 10 points. Okay. Mission issued. Start a turn with 20 units in a single army. Well, I'm going to do that. I was headed that way anyway. Paris is elated by the love and adoration by his wife Helen. Oh, his happiness goes down because I left Helen. So they have to be in the same... Oh, good grief. They have to be in the same province, literally. Which is fine. We'll just have him recover there. So he's 14 out of 20. Let's make that... how many of these do I have? 6 is a good number. Let's just go ahead and... What are these? Skirmisher infantry? Armor piercing, though. So these might do... Oh, quite a bit of armor piercing. So I have a nice chunk of slingers. Let's make 4 skirmishers to kind of screen and then just fill out with... And we'll see how that does. And I'm thinking like a line of skirmishers, slingers behind that, spears behind that. And we'll see how that kind of sort of general purpose strategy goes. Okie dokie. Did I get Priam's deliberation? You have proven your worth. Ensure population happiness. Oh, maybe that's because it's in the same category. Yep. So I have 20 points there now. All right. So I'm rising quickly. It seems like it's easy enough to beat your brother. And I can build. Can I wonder if can I move her little town? Yes. That is how you do it. How annoying. But wait. Colone has her home. But she's sitting in Troas. So what happens if you do this? 15 movement range, growth, influence. It doesn't say that this will move her. It just says it's cheaper to host a feast for Helen. I'm missing something. Maybe it's one of these things. Maybe it's this. Nope. This is like system stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's this. How dumb. How did I miss that? Oh. I am relieved to see this. Good grief. Nothing is more important. Oh, I've got the overlay window up. Yeah, nothing is more important to Paris than Helen's happiness. Paris can have Helen travel to cities belonging to his faction so that she can be closer to him while he tends to his people's needs. So he just ferries her around. Good. Okay, so here's a feast. Can I... Currently viewing. Okay. But what is her mood? Like, obviously I can't just set it. Who knows? And a feast does what? Invite Helen to join our priests in asking for divine favor. Okay. And invite Helen to a feast. So that gives us... Wow, these are powerful. So just sending the invitation boosts growth, influence, and influence over adjacent provinces. Wow. And this gives experience and recruitment cost. And this one gives happiness and favor. Wow. Ah, Lupon, you nut. Welcome, by the way. Thanks for joining in. So those are powerful. I'm just really glad that they managed to... man, I was so worried that this stupid building was going to be the mechanic for moving her. I'm glad that's not how they decided to do it.
With charm and skill.
So in 2 turns we'll have that. And we're already leading against Hector in the favor battle. Now this guy is a friendly. I wonder where they're going. How are the volume levels, Lupin? Is the game too loud or quiet? Uh-oh. Why? She needs to reunite. I brought them together. What am I missing?
Blessed by beauteous Aphrodite.
Something... I probably need to click a button somewhere. Do I need to, He's in the settlement that she's in. But that went down, so why? Can't. It says as they spend their days and nights together. Did this move? Was she standing over here a minute ago? I don't remember. I don't think I need to invite her to anything. But we might as well try it. I have tons of money. Ooh, the cost is free there. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. So let's just send one there. See what happens. Helen has traveled to Colonnay. Okay, and it does show her there. So she actually moves for the feast.
There in love and war.
So we're going to drop, what is this? That's a skirmisher and 2 slingers. We'll move him here.
We should set watches.
Does he have like a stance? Game audio seems alright. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of noise unless you're like clicking on stuff. Which I like and don't like. I would rather the ambiance have a little more presence. Anyway, I wanted one more javelin thrower.
Indubitably.
What did I just click? I don't know.
Of course.
Okay, and then that'll be 20. Yep, and that'll give me that quest. And I still don't know if I have to... upgrade my settlement building for sure. And then her little thing, what does that give me? Growth and influence. Okay. Ports are always good though, right? Food and growth. Yeah. Ports are always good. Let's do that. And what can I build here? Another... Okay, so I can build more than one of these. That's a new update. In previous Total War games, like, you... well, in 3 Kingdoms anyway, you couldn't do that. Alright. Frictoria. Careful how you say that. This just gives me unit experience. Not a whole lot in terms of military buildings for these small settlements. So I can have more than one of these. A house, a Helen's house. We're gonna open up franchise Helen houses just everywhere. Y'all see what that's about soon enough. And I can't build another port, can I? No, it's taken. Okay. So I'm just gonna quit whining and give myself more resources. What about that? No. I'm already losing influence here. I don't want to lose more. So maybe just fortify the province a little bit. Oh, and I can still build. And that's costing me gold, which is rare, so I don't want to do that just yet. Okie dokie. This is a Total War game, and it's set in Troy. So, Total War is a grand strategy game series that usually takes place over most of the world map. But this is a saga, sort of like a zero zooming in type miniature version of it. It's actually free right now for today only. So if you go to the Epic Game Store, just download it. It's free all day. And it came out today, so it's like a launch day free game. The Total War franchise uses these little mini games as test beds for mechanics for their larger series main series games. Trade agreement. Who are you and where? Are you this guy? Yeah, you're that guy. I kind of think someday I'm gonna stab you in the back and take your stuff. So, no. Oh, a peace treaty. With someone. Who? Where are you? Is that him? No. Yeah, so this game in particular is set during the Trojan War. So it's like a semi... They are very cool games. I love them. This is like a semi-fictional one. Total War is going through an identity crisis right now where they can't decide whether they want to be like strictly historically based, like the old Rome Total War and medieval titles, or whether they want to be a little more liberal and fantastic with their games. So they made a game in the Warhammer franchise called Total War Warhammer, and they just went all out crazy fantasy with it. And then they released Three Kingdoms where they split the baby, and they had a fantasy mode and a historical mode, and that was fun. But now people are wondering, okay, well, what direction are you going to go in the future? So they did it again with this game where they kind of, instead of releasing two modes, they smashed the modes together and they made a fantasy game, but everything has like a realistic explanation. So there's a centaur in the game, but the centaur is really just a very early primitive form of cavalry. And there's Cyclops in the game, but it's really just a big, strong dude with a heavy stick and a skull on his head. Like, it's a bastard child of fantasy and reality. And honestly, I think it's the wrong way to go, personally. Just either make a historical game, which is very fun on its own, or make a fantasy game and run with it. Don't split the baby. Never works. Okay, who are these guys? You are the God, I hate Greek names. Erythros. And I have no clue where they are. Oh, maybe I just don't even know where they are. So maybe up here somewhere. But anyway, they'll give me wood for a peace treaty, and I'm fine with that. Pointless war. No, this is not tied to Warhammer. This is Total War Warhammer is a game in the Total War series, and they have lots of games. So they have Rome, medieval. They have one set in feudal Japan called Shogun. They have a Warhammer game, which is actually a small series. So there's 3 of those. Or there will be 3 of those. There's 2 out now and a 3rd one in development. And then this is a standalone game that's set during the Trojan War, and it's their newest game. And they have another standalone game that's set during, like, it's called Thrones of Britannia, and it's in England, and I'm not sure of the time period. I kind of want to say it's during Arthurian times, but it is in no way fantasy based. It's like strictly historical, but it's in like, I think it's in around 800 AD, like early medieval England, or Great Britain anyway. So they have different branches. Okay, so I got my army quest. And then Priam is still doing stuff. Upgrade a city to its max level. Is that a mission issued? Yes. I wonder if a small settlement would count. See, because like these guys, the max level is 3, right? I somehow doubt that that's what they mean by that. But we'll find out. Still don't have any stone income. But we do have that. Okay, that's coming. So let's see if we can pick a fight with someone. I want to know what happens when Paris leaves the country. Does that destroy all of our stability? Nope. So I'm on hard difficulty, and that's only a -2. So I'm guessing there's a very hard and then probably legendary on top of that. Because I'm accustomed to happiness being a pain in the ass. And right now, it appears to just be taking care of itself. And this doesn't even contribute to that. So it's just sort of like naturally stabilized. Well, okay, I have 2 here. But even that is not necessary. So that's good. I don't know if they've either made the game easier or I'm just not on a high enough difficulty. Paris of Troy. Let's go see whose head we can bonk. They have stone. This whole province looks nice. So let's go ahead and talk to these guys here and say,
There is much to discuss.
thank you for... Oh... Darn it. So this is one thing that Total War games are famous for. You get this diplomatic penalty if you break a treaty of any kind within 10 turns of starting the treaty. And it's a heavy penalty because if you take this hit and your trustworthiness plummets, just everyone everywhere starts to declare war on you because for no reason. However, one thing that I hate about the game is that the very first turn counts as the start of all of your treaties if you start the game with the treaty. So you can see here I have 4 turns remaining before I can cancel this treaty. And I never even entered the treaty. I just was there when I started. That's annoying. Anyway, the reason I want to cancel it is because if I cancel the treaty and then wait the 10 turns and then attack him, it will not count as backstabbing. I've given him enough time. But it's going to be at least 14 turns before I can take that city. And we're on 7 now, so 21. It's a long time. What I want is just a town, though, like this one. Mytilene. I'm pretty sure I visited that in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What's hilarious? Which part? You know, I'm starting to sympathize with Nell trying to follow the chat because, like, you look down and you see something that you said 5 seconds ago and people are talking about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this specific faction, everybody just says, you know what? That guy breaks treaties, so die. Oh. Here we go. Who's this? Where are you? So you are just a little random city there. And he's strength rank 19. I'm strength rank 6. So this guy... Okay, buddy. Whatever makes you happy. That does change my mind, though. So, it's not good to spread yourself thin. Maybe since he wants to pick a fight, we'll give him one. And then these people,
I doubt Paris and I have much in common.
will you... Is there like a make this work button? This diplomatic window is relatively new to the series. It used to be extremely basic. It was just yes or no. Now it kind of tells you what they do and don't like about it. And that is a very Three Kingdoms edition, which I didn't play. I did play a lot of, but not nearly as much as Warhammer. So what I'm trying to figure out is, can I give him some stuff? Barter agreement. Offer an exchange of resources for a fixed number of turns. Okay, yeah. Offer a one-time exchange. Okay. Oh, make it work right there. That's what I wanted to know. What do they want? Gold and food? Do I even have that much gold? I do. More than I thought. What if I just give you the food? Or maybe like a trivial amount of gold. That is going up. How much do you need for that to work? 2,600 out of 5K? I wish I could see my income. I can. 657. So 4.5 turns worth of food. That's fine. That's worth it. Take it.
Wish I could do.
And the AI is usually... I did do that, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. So the AI is usually pretty good about keeping to their treaties. So, not always, but that peace treaty should work. And I'll go this way and bonk this guy. Yeah, there's a lot of fuck this guy specifically. It looks like he's in a submarine. He's not. Oh, I can zoom in pretty close. That's cool. So this map feature really reminds me of Age of Mythology. I also really love the this graphical effect out here. That is his control range. So any troops passing through it, I would have an opportunity to attack, or they can't pass through it is more accurate. Pretty. That's Hector. You got to give me some advice on how to make streams more entertaining. Oh. This is bad. Wait, did I not see that there was an enemy army just standing right there? I did not. Okay. Swordsmen, clubs, and archers. Well, this is a hopeless battle. Is this guy like an important person? Arcelisos? No, settlement garrison. Okay, whatever. Just go ahead and die with style. Yeah, I get that. Ooh. That hurt. Yeah, so I need to pay a little more attention to my surroundings here. Eek. Ah, my stone came in. Alright, so let's deflect and distract from that stinging defeat. Oh, well, this is an interesting light in the dark. So I lost... I lost the settlement, so it gives me a mission to take the settlement. Or not specifically, but just a control of province. funny. Oh gosh, the notifications. Oh, they tore it down too. They didn't take it, jerks. But
Blessed by beauteous Aphrodite.
let's see how well your strength holds up
Will hurt.
when my army's present. About even. You reckon? I don't think so. How's my range? 170 compared to their archers? 150? So I can get a little alpha strike on them. So in this sort of situation, I brought these skirmishers to like hit approaching infantry. But in this sort of situation, I would want my slingers out front. Because I'm assuming they're going to lead with their archers. Let's see how it goes. But I have a strong suspicion I'm going to do well here. You can create panels below your Twitch too to tell people about what you're going to stream. I can. I did not know that. I'll have to investigate that. Okay. So this is nice. One feature that I really loved about the maps in Medieval 2 was they had some really stark terrain. And then Warhammer got away from that a little bit. There is some, but not as much as I would like. This actually reminds me a little bit more of some of the more exotic Warhammer maps. But what I'm hoping is that there are a lot more terrain features like this. Because if can I deploy on top of this thing? Probably not. No, of course not. But what I can do is deploy next to it, and that will give me... Ooh. I have 2 of them. I'm also annoyed that I can't zoom out any more than that. And I hate this view, but whatever. Okay. So I can deploy in here, and that'll create a choke point. However, I am also the attacker, so they may not let me hide. Let's see how stupid the AI is. These are my slingers. Let's just create a real basic... like tactical formation here. And you guys can go kind of in the middle here with the skirmishers. I am curious. Is the AI going to be dumb enough to come to me? Yep. Okay. Okay. So, my understanding of the AI behavior is that the reason it's doing that is because I have more archers. And so it is evaluating my missile strength as superior to its own, which is true. But that means it thinks it has to attack or stand there and get shot to death, which is not necessarily true. Whatever. Speed up? Yeah. Free and easy to use. Various panel icon generators. Yeah, I'm always looking for neat little toys and tricks. Like, just yesterday I got a countdown timer on my starting soon screen. And I learned that off of YouTube. So every little fidgety thing that I can do to make things nice, I want to try. All right, you guys, that's your kill zone. And they're coming at a bit of an angle, so are you out here going to hit people? Yeah, you are. It's fine. Should we focus fire, though? Probably. Let's have these 3 focus on that. And you 4 hit that. And then be ready with these guys to like move up.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
Alright, I'm going to have my elite archers try and find that guy. Okay.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Let's go ahead and start killing some of these things. 3. These are my skirmishers. Let's try and take out a strong unit. Those swordsmen are at full health. My spear line is holding up all right.
Have been routed.
Oh, as soon as I say that. Oh, good grief. Get back. So my slingers are like running up trying to shoot at the target I assigned them. Don't like that. I need to figure out how to tell them to stand their ground. But I'm not doing very well here at all. So I've learned a valuable lesson here, which is that the missile units are not nearly as devastating as they were in Warhammer. There would have been absolute devastation had this been Warhammer 2. But these guys were not taking a lot of damage. Not a lot at all. Also, my infantry routed surprisingly quickly, so their swordsmen must have been fairly effective. I'm pretty used to spearmen being a lot more sturdy than that. Interesting. Can I still move? Stolen by the enemy, a leopard skin. So, like an item.
Prince Paris. Any moment now.
It says I can move, but I can't actually. Why? Because I can force march. No, that's yucky. I don't want that. So, I wonder what's the deal with these swordsmen? Why are they so strong? 34 melee defense versus my spearmen at 35. So, yeah, I'm wielding these defensive spearmen, but their swords are just as sturdy, and that's a lot to do with it. Now their morale was 50. How was mine? 40. Okay, so they just outclassed me. Fair enough. Hey, check it out. I can buy followers. That's legit. Yeah, I really like your Discord channel, Lupin, if you're still there. They just want food. See, now they're making demands because I'm weak. No. Can I run away? No. Can I just let him do it? Oh. A Cadmean victory. I like I like that they call it a Cadmean victory instead of a Pyrrhic victory, because the Trojan era predates Pyrrhus of Epirus by like 1,000 years. Oh, that's funny. Not 1,000 years. What, 500 or 600? We'll just take... I'm going to redo my army anyway, so we'll just take money. But at least I knocked him out. Now, Hector, don't take my city, you little shit. Alright. Please stop with all the junk.
We can work something out.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
sure.
Okay. The notification spam is going to get old. So can I take my city back, please? Yes.
Occupy, please.
Oof. All right, now we got to bring Helen down here. Or back to the capital anyway.
With charm and skill.
So where's the Helen moving thing here? Helen, go to Troas. Oh, she can't move. Is that the only way to move her? Is to have a party? Probably. Maybe. Well, it doesn't matter. I just have him go back up there where she is. Oh, I should have recruited. Whatever. $60 million followers. Yep. Yeah. I'm sure I can, but see, the thing is, that requires me to have intelligence and know-how, which I don't have. So, like, do I just click on them? Maybe? No. Mary Jane. Ban. Well, first I'm going to report her. Bot account. Perfect. Boom. Send. Oh, good grief. You want more details. Okay, I'm playing a game here. So they want 166. A friendly proposal. Give me that money. That's not enough for me to care about. Okay. Oh, please. So you can see, this is the cost of losing a fight. Mission successful. Control a province. Yeah. Brother is getting fairly influential.
Prince of Troy.
All right, so you go back up there. What? I wonder what does he have to do to actually, like, spend time with her? Oh, he leveled up. Heavy bow. 20% to ranged armor-piercing damage of the hero. 20% to missile damage of hero. No, armor-piercing for sure. Speed, firewall moving. Do I want speed or reload skill? Reload skill is probably better just on the average. Well, repositioning him might be good. Or do I want to increase his armor-piercing missile damage? Probably this, at least for now, so that he can target heroes a little more. And then, now let's have a look at my own troops. Like, what options do I have? This... Oh, shit. I keep recruiting when I just want to look. So this guy is a lot more similar to the heavy infantry that they brought and I lost to. Axemen, medium, flanking, excellent armor piercing damage, shielded, yeah. So, fine. We'll make a front line out of these guys. And what am I spending to recruit them? Food? Yeah. And as far as slingers go, how did that work out? Poorly. What's the armor piercing on slingers again? 3 versus 4. Reload time 8 seconds. 8.3 versus reload time 6. It's hard to tell. I don't think these skirmishers did shit though. Like they weren't good enough in melee to be useful. So we've got slingers here. I'm making 6 infantry. I have 6 more slots. Infantry seems to be pretty good in this game, so I'm going to do 2 more of those, and then the rest archers. And I'm out of food? Yeah, I'm out of food. Alright, fair enough. Because that's going to be 3-4 turns anyway, and I'll have more by then. Oh, jeez. Block. Close. Thank you for submitting your report. Yeah, I noticed that. The report was like annoyingly long to submit. Go. Now, I don't have a lot of bronze. No, thank you. Kiss my ass. Defensive Alliance. Who are you? Some guy out in the islands. I think this is my cousin. That's fine. And they're going to pay me for that. Excellent. I'm not going to attack him. What's this? War? That was a really excellent timing on that defensive alliance. Oh, my camera's really dark. That's because the sun's going down. Let me turn the lights on. Did that help at all? Like, not much? You know, I can see... In the room, I can see just fine. And I wonder if there's a setting on this for, like... Whatever. Don't know. And the picture on the screen there is, like, bright and clear. But then I look at the stream... And it looks terrible. Never know. Okay, anyway, so we got another war. The trick is, I'm not actually using... It's a little dark, but not terrible. Okay, fair enough. I also have a really cheap laptop. Everything looks bad on that. Too many... notifications game. So I'm not actually using a camera. What you're looking at is a phone, my previous cell phone. So that's like a 5-year-old cell phone or older, sitting up there, hooked up by an app to pretend to be a webcam. There's 20. Okay. What is this thing? Oh, these are those edicts or whatever. I should have paid more attention. Okay. So this recruitment costs for missiles, construction costs of military buildings, happiness, faction-wide, influence faction-wide. That's good. Let's do that.
Just get it done.
Just get it done. Paris is such a little fluff.
They're in love and war.
Of course, they had to give him a poshish British accent because, you know, Greeks sound British as long as they're arrogant and fluffy. Oh, yeah. It's amazing. There's an app for everything, I swear. It took me 5 seconds of Google, can I use my phone as a webcam? And somebody's like, yeah, download this app. Okay. Oh, failed. Yep. So what do you want this time? An altar of Apollo? Sure. Let's build an altar to something. We need to level that up. And, okay, this went up. So what can we build here? Admin probably gives us mostly influence, right? Upkeep to my army. Recruitment cost of heroes, but I can't recruit any heroes. Need to fix that. Wood per turn. So these are just general purpose buffs. Oh, there's influence over this province. And 20 growth. I'm going to go with growth right now because that's... You can't have enough of that. Okay, here are the little shrine things. What did he want? Apollo? Let's just play the game and go with Apollo. Right? We have wood? Yeah. I mean, let's just see, you know, how that pans out. And then we'll upgrade this settlement. Now, I have a mission to upgrade a max settlement. I wonder if this level 3 will do it. We shall see.
Blessed by beauteous Aphrodite.
I just heard something crash behind me. I'm tempted to go look and see what it was. Alright, so where was that guy that declared war on me? Is he over here still? Yep. It's actually this guy. But it says this one's at war with me. Did someone declare? Is he the one who declared on me? Because it looks like all up through here is just enemy territory. All this red. The Adriestia. Isn't that the name of your ship in Odyssey? I think it is. Adriesta, at least. How many, like, settlements are you? Enemy guy.
We're not starting from a good place.
No, you are not. There you are. You have 2. How many am I at war with? Wow. Oh, that's what I meant to click. This. Wow. Still didn't get much better. Okay, so 4 wars. And where are they? Over there, down there, way up there. Not worried about that one. And then in there again. Okay, so yeah, mostly just like in these middle lands and then down here. Okay. We're going to try that invasion again here in just a second.
Shall we?
You want stone for food? No. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. And you just want stuff. Get out. My ally has been attacked. Who now? So some random province, looks like just one, has attacked. Oh, no, they attacked the fish people. Ilion, the island guys that, yeah, we'll stay allies. If you don't side with your ally, you get a massive... Like, I think it just zeroes out your reliability. I think it just sets you at none. And then it's problems for a long time. So this is a mission issued. Fine, whatever. So how long does it take me to build that shrine? One more turn? Okay. And how's his army coming?
Helen's beloved.
One more turn? I am curious if this one's going to hold up better. How am I doing for money? Does this cost me food, I guess? Army upkeep, food, and leather, bronze? Okay, so I am running out of those, but not problematically so. Go. So this is the first time I've actually had like somebody interacting with the things I say. I've developed a habit over the last couple streams of just talking to myself, which may or may not be good for my sanity. You want friendship. Who are you? You're the fish people? No. Because a military alliance is different than a defensive one. A military alliance means that anytime he attacks someone, I'm also in on it. I'm not cool with that. You want... Where are you? I don't know this map at all. You're way south of us. And I don't care. Make sure to raid when you end stream. So doesn't that dump my whoever's in my chat like into someone else's, or what does that do? Preempts air. Cult of Apollo leveled up. Oh, that makes sense. So like building shrines or whatever will level up your something. Too many pop-ups. Okay, so this is the no, this is the decree. So what does this one do? 1 to siege holdout time. That's only useful if I'm in a siege. Happiness. So this looks like it's mostly a master builders. Construction time. Construction time. So this is like an economic tree. What does this one do? More food. Production buildings. Upkeep of units. Super lots of food. Food in this game is more like what I would think of as gold in another. So it like lets you recruit units. Growth, that's good. So this is a nice infrastructure growth and development type, tempered with a little bit of army upkeep. Oh wow, here's melee defense to all infantry. Or light infantry, anyway. So there really is some good. And then melee attack. So I'm wondering, is there like a heavy infantry version of that? Yeah, here. No, those are heroes. Still can't recruit any agents. Where are they? Medium. Medium. So are they sorted by group? Maybe heavy's up here? Heavy. Heavy, yeah. So what is this one? Ooh, 20 gold per turn. Gold is like my lowest. That's cool. So it is. It's like sorted by resource. That's neat. Gold, food, bronze, Stone and wood. What does wood give us? Enemy siege holdout time reduction. That's good. So if I'm attacking, construction time of military buildings, a Trojan horse siege tower. Yes. Yes, please. Oh, missile unit reload skill. I'm starting to wonder if missile units aren't like a little underpowered in this game. So I'm gonna wait and see how my archers do in these first early battles before I start getting all excited about missile units. I'm gonna take this gold here. Well, I have medium right now, but I won't forever. Let's go that way. Okay. All right. Now that I'm done talking to myself. If someone visits your channel, it says you're hosting the channel you raid. That's cool. Yeah, I've seen that on Miss Autobot City's channel, where like I go to her channel and it shows sort of games done quick, which I like. We have another person in the chat. Welcome, person in the chat. Is there a way for me to like see who's in the chat? No? I mean, it says there's a list of users in chat, but there isn't actually because you're not there. So it's not a very good list. Whatever. Is your army ready? Mostly. So come down here. And then finish healing up. Who's that? Is that Hector? Yeah. This guy knows I'm going to attack him. No. Yeah, I can see what you mean. And it doesn't, I mean, I'm looking at the box that says users in chat, but it does not have an accurate list, so whatever. Okay. Ugh, these notifications are gonna get old. So I'm at war with him. That's Hector, isn't it? Yeah, it's Hector. Hector. What is his icon there? It's a horse. So let's see if we can attack these nuggets. There's the second city. So if this one's like big and built up, Pedazos is not big. And neither is this one. So they have two minor settlements. They'll be easy enough to squash. We hope. I keep acting like I'm all big and bad in this game. I just got my ass kicked royally. Every time I walk away, some dude shows up out of nowhere. That is really aggravating. Do I have... What does the map look like? Do I have walls? No, but I do have a very nice design to work with. I wonder... Ooh. Giant Vanguard. That sounds painful. Alright, let's see what happens when we try this. I'm curious how well garrisons fight in this game. In previous Total War games, a garrison was actually, you know, fairly reasonable troops to work with. Now I'm having a hard time understanding this map. Okay, so it's like Three Kingdoms where you have like narrow pathways, and they're going to be coming from just out there generally, and their target is what exactly? This point. Okay. So I wonder if these guys are here facing that way, can they shoot? Probably. And then we'll try to jam up. I do not think this is going to go well, but we're going to try it. I think they're going to be able to shoot me in the back from there. So maybe put them there. Let's see what happens. Don't have a lot of faith that this will do well at all. Well, that's cool. The shadows move. I'm not used to that. Now, am I losing some kind of towers or something? Doesn't look like it. So there's no passive defenses. It's just design. Okay. Giant Vanguard. So can you guys take out... Oh wow, the skirmishers can shoot that far. Can you guys maybe take out these skirmishers? How giant are their giants? Wow.
Your hero is under attack.
Yeah, where is he? Is he an archer? Can he maybe shoot somebody? Stop shooting at them, please. Yeah, their missile units are very effective. I am going to get absolutely overwhelmed here. No question. No! God, the archers in this game.
The foe is capturing your victory point.
Oh yeah. Warriors are already going. So these guys fight exactly like monsters do in Warhammer. Yeah, just big sweeping AoE attacks. This is going about
Your
as
warriors have been routed.
poorly as it possibly could. How do I just surrender? Yeah. Ooh. that, that was satisfying. Right in the face. So they did take it. Oh, that means they also got Helen. That's interesting.
Prince Paris.
I'm gonna go here.
We're talking.
And maybe cut him off from his own little shit. I mean, this city should hold out, right? Does it at least have some garrison? Maybe. Is there some kind of what do mud brick houses do? I built that. Oh, 20 growth. I wonder, a watchtower. I do wonder if maybe there's like increased garrison buildings. I'm sure there are. I just wasn't really looking at it. Essentially walls.
Blessed by beauteous Aphrodite.
I'm not comfortable going either direction here. Because if I go that way and he goes this way, it's going to be harder for me to reinforce. But if I go this way, he can just leave with Helen. Have a phone call, sir. You enjoy that phone call. Enjoy it thoroughly, Lupin. I hope it's the best phone call that you ever have in your life. Well, maybe not. You're pretty young, so you have a lot of life ahead of you. And from an old man to a young man, I hope that this is the best phone call you've ever had in your life so far. And that may every phone call from this point forward exceed the last.
Forward, everyone.
I really hope you come back and watch this replay and gather up those comments, because they're worth it. Peace treaty, huh? Is that the dude that just attacked my city? Yep. Screw you. You've got Helen and my town. Peace treaty. Alrighty. Now let's see how badly I lose this time.
Don't waver now.
Okay, now it thinks we have advantage. Man, they have a lot of skirmishers. That was pretty painful. Alright, so let's try playing safe. I want to see if I can get really down in the weeds with it. If I can, like... In Total War Warhammer 2, I got pretty good at micromanaging archers. Keeping them, like, in range to hit what I want. Moving back out of range when I didn't want them to engage. This game, I've really just flubbed. Okay, so what does it look like now? It's not the same settlement. Is it? No. Right, so this is the back wall. So it's in here somewhere. We're looking for like a round area with a stick in it. Capture the stick. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so we are going to create some groups here. So group 1 is going to be these slingers. Because you guys are going to be my absolute advance. And I'm going to try and pick off some enemies with you. Archers. Actually, I'm going to put them in the middle. You guys are going to be group 2. And then all of these idiots. Fire at will. No. Skirmish mode, no. Guard mode, yes. Formation, oh. I guess that doesn't really work right when there's all missile. Okay. And then you guys are going to be the fallback. And then you don't die. Kill the enemy. Don't die. Don't be scared of that. It's not nearly as terrifyingly horrible as everyone makes it out to be. It's just like putting toothpaste on a toothbrush. A very, very expensive, extremely delicate, sensitive electronic toothbrush. Oh, they're coming to me? Jeez. No, they're not. They're just setting up. What are they doing? Are they coming to me or not? Let's redirect here. This is interesting. Can we knock this guy out? Kill him. Okay, now fire at will. Now they're coming. Let's just go down the list. Hit that one. See if we can take them out.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Why? Okay, they're running to take that one next.
Your warriors have been routed.
I have
Your
abilities
hero
here.
is under attack.
Light of Aphrodite! Today you die! Bring the dance! Oh, cutters!
Bow cutters. Do they have a bonus against archers, I wonder?
Your warriors are rallying.
Alright, guys. Stop. Okay, what's going on here?
Onward!
So we have lost this engagement as well. I really have serious morale issues.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Of course, in this fight, I was not expecting to get attacked. Jeez. What's this?
Now I show my true skill. Withdraw.
Okay. I'm very annoyed. So this is lost. Alright, so I have lost every fight that I have engaged in. We need to do some serious autopsy reports here and figure out what the heck is missing. Because I even outnumbered him and I had decent troops. But everything fell apart very quickly. My melee lines were not holding very well. My missile troops were actually doing pretty good at routing their individuals. So like I was focus firing and taking out individual units and they were doing all right. But the melee corps just did not hold up. And I'm wondering why.
Prince Paris.
All right. So this says that my camera just disconnected. I don't know what that was about. So what is the problem? Why am I losing to like basic... Well, these things were definitely a problem. That's part of it. So what are these? Do they have like a designation like monstrous infantry or something? This is a unit of large entities.
That was a disaster.
Yeah, because these things were still hanging in there toward the end of the battle, which means
That's beyond.
they were a problem for me the whole time. So do I have the ability to fight monstrous entities? Ugh, okay. Next turn. I have to look and see what my recruitment options are. Oh, now you're starting to get cocky. And So are you. Although I'm on better terms with. How's the thermal compound going? Why can I not retreat from that, I wonder? Take them all. Let's see if we have enough to, like, retake the settlement.
I grow in fame and skill.
I doubt it. Man, I'm getting my ass kicked. You know, in Rome, too, they would fight that little battle, like, right on the campaign map. In fairness, I did start the campaign that said it was very hard, and then I set it to hard mode. What is this? The Lycians would see peace and goodwill flourish between your peoples. Lord Sarpedon wishes to offer you a gift of precious resources with Lycia. I don't know who that is. Iron said to have fallen from the heavens. Increase favor with the gods. So let's go with iron. Okay. Celestial iron arrow tips. Like Zeus piercing thunderbolts. Yet made by mortal hands. Missile damage to the hero. So how do I, like, give you stuff? Equipment? Armor? Hand weapon. Cool. Apple of Discord. Whatever. And do you have skill points? Where's that? Yeah. Okay, so this one I could get, which gives me even more damage. Which is good. I want that. Is there like a set bonus for having both of them? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Are you strong enough
With charm and
to take the city?
destroy the foe.
No.
Pull out.
Pull out. That's what he says. Alright.
Paris.
I'm going to get you in here. Although,
Prince Paris.
that army... That's nasty. I don't really have anywhere good to go. This may very well be the end of my campaign, because if they wrap me up here, I think we're done. I should probably stand outside
What I will.
and at least have the chance to run away.
Right there.
And honestly, I'm wondering what's wrong with my infantry. I've got to start getting them a little stronger, which those policies would help with. Everybody just wants tribute. I am not playing. Peace treaty. Ugh, you again. I need my city back, and then I will. This is gonna hurt. I love how it makes it look like your guy's winning for a second, and then nope. Oh, God. All right. So, I have some decent reinforcements from the city. How's that going to look? Are they going to come in as reinforcements, or are we going to fight together? Doesn't say. I mean, this is a pretty stacked army, though. 2734. 2846. These guys are pretty stout. I don't think so. Not the way things have been going. But if I retreat, I'm pretty well done. Because there's nowhere else for me to go. The Pharaoh's gift. Ramesses, divine ruler of Egypt, sends his regards as one powerful ruler to another and sends a statue. Gold, stone, or bronze. Oh, I see. So I can sell the statue and gain stone. Got it. I thought I was sending it back to him. Happiness and influence. Bronze. I don't know. We'll just keep it. Okay. So there he is besieging that city. Please have walls. Like, please.
I will not be easily persuaded.
Did you at least heal up a bit? And can you recruit? No.
Fair in love and war.
Yeah, this is no good. Is there not a mercenary
By beauteous Aphrodite.
option anywhere? No. I don't see a way out of this. This would be a great one to send to Legend as a disaster campaign. We've got to get...
With charm and skill.
We've got to get some troops coming in. I'm going to take a risk and see if I can go down here.
Set watches. Let's do it.
Can't recruit. Why not? I have the money, so it must be a building problem. Yeah, it's... There is no building. Phrygian warriors. Renowned Trojan slingers. Archers and slingers. Alright, and this gives us what? Spearmen. Yeah, this is not going to go well for me in any way. Because I bet you they're just going to lift the siege and kill me there. All right. So this is pretty much my last option. Do I at least have some kind of defenses? Yes, but it does not appear to actually be walled. It looks like it has openings, and it's just sort of a embankment type city. Oh, no, it's got walls. That was not clear at all from the map. Okay, so if that's the case, they have a ram here. And this map is really hard to read. And they're... And here... So they probably have one at each group. Nope. Maybe there's just a hole there? No. Alright, so they have 2 rams. And I imagine I have 2 gates. So we're going to try to hold them. And then these 2 at the other gate. Alright, and then you are a warrior. So what is the deal with this group up here? Can he like attack a wall? Yep. So he is a siege weapon. Eek. Oh, that's not good at all. So I have 3 potential holes to deal with. Yep, we're done. I wonder how much good the towers will do. We're just going to have to see. I'll take this and him, and we'll try to hold here. And you can reinforce that, and you can be here, and then you over here. I am curious. Let's see how we do. It's just a game, so if I die catastrophically with a bloody mess all over the table, whatever. I can clean it up. It's using some of the sound effects from Total War Warhammer 2. I can hear the Bretonian war horns. Alright. Can we target with these things? Yeah. Take him out.
Let's do it.
If we can. Is he going to attack the wall? That would be weird. And he's not taking basically any damage, so okay. This music reminds me a little bit of Horizon Zero Dawn.
The foe's ladders have a foothold on your walls.
Ladders? Oh, they have ass ladders? They do! We're so screwed. Oh, look at this ass ladder. From their magic bags of holding. That's bull. Okay. Fine. We're done. That's not even funny. Can you guys get up there? Jeez.
Your warriors are losing heart.
These guys are terribly badly protected. The crenellations here are not doing us any good. And how badly are we losing over here?
The enemy attacks the gates.
Well, my archer's routed over here. So yeah, the shooting from the outside in is drastically more effective this time around.
The foe has captured your tower.
Wow.
The
Just
city gates have been destroyed.
pow. Came through easily. So that's about all the tactical finesse that we're going to have for this game.
Your warriors
wow.
are rallying.
Look at how scrambled that movement was. Terrible. Are they shooting right through the wall? They're shooting through the gate extremely effectively. That's kind of new. Previous games, they were awful at shooting through that opening. Once I get a little better at this game, that'll be a fun mechanic to play with. Because I like to blast holes in walls and then shoot through them. Are they behind me? No, that's me behind them. shoot
Your warriors
into there.
have been routed.
Yeah, we're gonna die. We die several deaths this day.
The enemy have captured the gates.
This guy looks very much like a Bretonnian lord. And they're through here. Oof. Totally
The foe is
annihilated
capturing
that
your
unit.
victory point.
Okay, so we're done here. And I think that's game. Because that's my capital and that's all I got left. So I have resoundingly lost this campaign, which is nice. The challenge was real. I was lacking very much in the battle department. And I don't know if that's the faction I picked or if I just suck. The tactics I was using were very similar to the ones that worked just fine in previous Total War games. And I don't think... In some of the battles, positioning was a problem. Like, I definitely got flanked, especially in that battle I lost in the middle. But I really was not holding position at all. They took it, so that's it. We're done. I mean, we're not actually done, but I don't think we can make anything happen here. So what I'm curious about is I still have yet to figure out the meta as far as whether melee units are going to be... Let's just see what happens. Oof. Ow. Ow. That's game. Cool. So that was actually really nice. I've the only other Total War game I've played where I lost so badly when I first started out was Attila. And it took me like 3 or 4 campaigns to really figure out what in the hell I was doing. So one thing I want to look at is, does Paris have
A lover.
a
Not a
penalty to his melee? Faction units are mostly archers. These heroes. Plus 10% to missile damage, but it doesn't say that there's any penalty to melee damage. Oh, but this is helpful. Factions pay less for army upkeep and recruitment along with various additional bonuses. Battle, enemy forces are smarter, tougher, and with higher morale. Good tactics are essential. So how many total difficulties are there? Yeah, so I was right in the middle. Interesting. Day-night cycle, advisor help, minimal, incremental autosaves, nah. Cool. So I'm going to end the stream here, but I think I'm going to try this game again tomorrow. And I might even fiddle around with it a little bit in the meantime before I go live with it again, so that it's not quite as embarrassing as this as this run was. But I'm actually I am pleased that it wasn't easy, which is kind of what I was worried about it being. But it does say that Paris has a hard start, and I played it on hard, so I'm not too surprised. All right, guys, I had fun. Now, my boss tells me I should do a raid. Lupon, can you tell me how to do that? I don't know what I would need to do here. Yeah. Do I have to go to mod view? Because I'm just now, I'm in normal location, just like watching my stream. I'm not in any sort of special mode. Oh. Well, I don't know any. Does it have to be currently online, or can I just raid, like, any random one? Oh, well, that means I have to find somebody online. I'll just do Point Crow because he's the first one on the list. Oh, I have it muted anyway, so I couldn't hear if he responded to it, but I doubt he did.